Prior to surgery, our team will help ensure that all the paperwork's in place, that you know a date and where your surgery is going to take place. But the actual timing on the day, unfortunately, is always flexible and doesn't get locked in until the very day before, in which the hospital will reach out to you to organize a time to arrive at hospital. They'll also guide you on when to fast. It's very important that you don't have a stomach full of food or fluid prior to your surgery. The hospital will give you this guidance as to what to do. It's very important that you let us know about the medications you're currently taking. Most medications can continue throughout the whole surgical process, but there are some medications, such as blood thinning agents, that surgery cannot be performed on without there being significant risk of bleeding. Some of these medications can simply be stopped before surgery. Some need to be bridged by going on to alternate options. But the people who are best suited to coordinate this is the doctors and specialists who provided you with those medications to begin with. Now, our team is here to help coordinate that process, but reaching out to your original prescriber of those medications is an essential part to make sure that you get the right guidance as to when to take those medications around your surgery. On the day of surgery, for most patients, they'll come to hospital at the allocated time given to them by the hospital team. They will come to hospital fasted. Normally, at least a 6-hour period is required for fasting. When you arrive at hospital, most patients won't meet the anaesthetist until the day of the surgery. Occasionally, we'll have patients with other comorbidities meet an anaesthetist or speak to them beforehand. On the day of the surgery, you'll be given, for most patients, an anesthetic where you're completely asleep, and you'll wake up on the day of the surgery and go back to the day surgery unit. There are some procedures we perform that are very complex, and patients will stay overnight or even go to the intensive care ward on the evening of their operation. For the vast majority of patients who go home the same day, they feel comfortable and allowed to leave the same day. But we do make sure that when they return to the day surgery unit, they meet all the right criteria for being discharged from hospital. That includes being comfortable, make sure pain relief is suitable, that they've recovered from their anesthetic, and that they're eating and drinking. The hospital staff, in particular the day surgery staff, will tell you how to care for your nose. They'll give you an information sheet as well as some medications to take. And I will call patients always about 3 or so days after surgery. For many of my patients, I give them a call on the weekend, and I'll run through that instruction sheet with them, make sure they're tolerating medicines, make sure they're comfortable, and the surgery and healing is progressive as planned. On the day of the procedure, you may not see me after surgery, especially if I'm in the middle of a large operation. And if you meet all the right criteria for discharge, I'm very happy for the nursing staff to send you home, and I will speak to you later on in the week. If there's any issues, of course, we keep patients in hospital, and we're happy to review you at an appropriate time. It's very important that in the period after surgery, especially when I call you, that you feel comfortable that we're here to help and be available to you if you have any concerns. When I call you on the weekend, I will do so often from my mobile phone. I'm very keen for you to keep that number. You're welcome to text me or reach out to me if there are any concerns. And of course, our team here at the clinic are available to you if you have any questions or queries. So after surgery, many patients will return to us at either 1 week, 3 weeks, and 3 months, or a combination of those. The post-operative visit for some patients can be coordinated before the date of the surgery. For some patients, we coordinate it after the surgery has occurred, because there are some things that happen during surgery that then dictate the right timing for the post-operative visit. But for most patients, it's very close to seeing them at 1 week, 3 weeks, and at 3 months. And this is for what most people follow. In the days after your surgery, we'll have you reach out to us to give us an update on how your recovery is progressing. We'll ask you to make an appointment according to the information I deliver back to my team, and they'll help to coordinate that post-operative visit for you.